I am Professor Silas Thorne. Welcome to a channel where the shadows of the past meet the secrets of the future. Here, we decode the hidden stories of business success and the silent, invisible forces of money and power. We explore the enigmas of ancient history and the timeless beauty of art that has survived the centuries. From the frontiers of advanced technology to the infinite mysteries of space. The greatest mysteries aren't hidden in the ground. They are hidden in the code we use every single day.
In 2008, the world as we knew it ended. Not with a bang, but with a ledger. While the architects of the collapse were bailed out, the people watched their life savings vanish into a digital void.
Dark corner of the internet, a shadow was watching. He didn't want a seat at the table, he wanted to burn it down.
He saw a world where money was a weapon, and he decided it was time for a new kind of power. He was about to release a ghost into the machine, a ghost that would haunt the banks forever. A revolutionary idea, built on math and a refusal to trust the old systems of the world. He knew that the old world was dying, and he had the blueprint for the new one. This is the story of a man who doesn't exist, and a fortune that can't be touched. October 31st, 2008. A 9-page document appeared. It was signed by a mystery. He promised money without banks, without governments, and without permission. He called it Bitcoin. On January 3rd, 2009, he mined the first block. He embedded a message, Chancellor Onpuz. Bit by bit, he constructed a network that no one could control. The Genesis block. The beginning of an era where the people took back the power of the purse. Satoshi was everywhere and nowhere. A pioneer in a territory with no maps.
A ghost in the machine. He gave the world the tool. And then, he did the most mysterious thing of all.
Then, the unthinkable happened. As Bitcoin grew into a $1 trillion asset, Satoshi walked away. He left behind a digital vault containing 1.1 million Bitcoins, a fortune now worth over 70. In a world driven by greed, the most successful businessman in history has refused to spend a single cent.
For thousands of years, humanity has been searching for a way to store the value of its labor. We used shells, we used salt, we used gold. Eventually, we settled on paper. We gave up our power to central authorities in exchange for convenience. We trusted them to keep the ledger honest, but trust is a fragile thing. In 2008, the illusion shattered. As the global financial system gasped for air, a ghost emerged from the digital ether. Satoshi Nakamoto didn't just propose a new currency, he proposed a total divorce from the state. He saw that the root of all financial evil was the ability to print money out of nothing. Going back to the beginning, to the moment the world's first truth machine was switched off. Before there was Bitcoin, there was a war for the soul of the internet. In the 1990s, a group of brilliant rebels called the cypherpunks realized that without private money, there could be no true freedom. They knew that if every transaction you made was tracked, you weren't a citizen, you were a subject. Satoshi was a student of this war. He watched DigiCash fail. He watched e-gold get shut down by the government. He realized that a digital currency couldn't have a headquarters. It couldn't have a CEO, it had to be a ghost. It had to be a protocol, like the wind or the internet itself. Satoshi took the best ideas of the last 30 years, Hashcash, B-Money, and BitGold, and fused them into a single, perfect organism. The genius of Bitcoin isn't just the code, it's the game theory. Satoshi realized that humans are driven by incentive. He created a system where it is more profitable to secure the network than to attack it. This is proof of work. Miners around the world compete in a global lottery, using massive amounts of electricity to solve a puzzle. When they win, they get to write the next page of the ledger. This energy isn't wasted, it is the digital wall that protects the network. To rewrite history, an attacker would have to spend more money than they could ever hope to steal. Satoshi turned the greed of man into the security of the system. Every 10 minutes, the heartbeat thumps. It is the most reliable clock in human history. October 31st, 2008. The white paper was released. It was 9 pages of calm, surgical logic. Satoshi didn't use marketing. He didn't use hype. He simply presented a solution to a problem that had been considered unsolvable for decades. The Byzantine general's problem. On January 3, 2009, he birthed the Genesis block. He alone provided the compute power to keep the network alive in its infancy. He left a message in the coda headline about the second bailout for banks. It was a permanent record of why the exit ramp was built. In those early months, Satoshi was the developer, the miner, and the support team. He was nurturing a flame in a hurricane, waiting for others to find the fire. The evidence of Satoshi's true intent lies in his wallet. It is estimated that Satoshi mined roughly 1.1 million bitcoins in the early days. Today, that fortune is worth tens of billions of dollars. And yet those coins have never moved. Not once. Think about the discipline required to watch yourself become one of the wealthiest people on Earth and never click sell. By staying anonymous and leaving his coins untouched, Satoshi performed the ultimate act of sacrifice. He removed himself as a single point of failure. If he had stayed or spent the money, he would have been a target. By vanishing, he became an idea, and you cannot kill an idea. He gave the world the first truly immaculate conception of a currency. Governments hate Bitcoin because they cannot print it. Every other currency in history has eventually gone to zero because humans cannot resist the urge to create more of it. Satoshi built a wall that no politician can climb. 21 million. Every 4 years, the halving occurs. The issuance of new Bitcoin drops by 50%. This creates a predictable, transparent scarcity. While the US dollar loses its purchasing power every year, Bitcoin's scarcity increases. It is a return to hard money. Satoshi understood that if you control the money, you control the time and energy of the people. By fixing the money, he aimed to fix the world. He gave us a way to save our lives in a vessel that doesn't leak. The epilogue. The age of sovereign individuals. We are now nearly 2 decades into the Satoshi experiment. The ghost has been gone for a long time, but the machine he built is stronger than ever. It has survived every attack, every ban, and every crash. Satoshi Nakamoto's real identity is the ultimate distraction. He wanted us to look at the code, not the man. He wanted us to trust ourselves, not him. The world is moving toward a future of digital sovereignty, where your wealth cannot be confiscated and your transactions cannot be censored. The heartbeat continues, block after block, truth after truth. The revolution isn't coming, it's already here. My name is not important. Your name is not important. Because in the end, we are all Satoshi. The code lives on.
That concludes our exploration for now. The world is full of hidden stories and complex enigmas. We will continue to uncover them together. Thank you for your time and your attention. The mystery deepens, but for now, stay curious. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.